college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. And the Commodores will kick it away first. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense will be first on the attack. If you look at this game on paper, it really shouldn't be much of a matchup. You have a high-powered offense against candidly an overmatched opponent, but hey, you never know. You got to line up and play the game.
On paper, this is a horrible matchup, but this game's not played on paper, right? Like, this defense, they're going to have to play their best game. They're going to have to play more consistent than they have. They haven't tackled well this season. They're going to have to play their best game against a great opponent, but we've seen upsets happen. They got to get some adrenaline, some emotion, something good to happen early.
I think it has to happen early, David, and then the question is, can they maintain that over the course of the entire game? Listen, it's college football. 18 to 22-year-olds, and maybe this offense just thinks they can come out here and roll their helmet out on the field, and that's going to get it done. We've seen crazy stuff happen, but no doubt, this defense has to play out of their minds today to have any shot.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll try the run. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. The Buckeyes are on the move. Running back searching for a hole. Breaks into the open.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Ball down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Got enough space, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. He'll start this drive firing. It's complete to the right. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
Your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. What a missed opportunity early in this football game. Commodores line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's when the offense will set up shop. They're going to test the right side with this one.
And it wasn't lack of effort by the running back. He was trying. You could tell he fought one guy off, but another guy in his face right away, just trying to do something. The offensive line needs to do a better job keeping some guys off this guy. Come on, man. Take care of your running back.
Now facing a 3rd and long. He might want another play. To throw, it's O'Neal. He's got him. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They give it to him again. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Got him downfield. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
Defense is about learning the plays. Third down, what do they like to do? How will they do it? So far, the offense having a little bit of success, but the defense now, you got to figure out what they're doing.
Oh, they're after him. Got the first himself. There he goes. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He's got it. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Well, I'll tell you, it's a nice job by the quarterback there. Of course, he's right-handed. There he is, scrambling and rolling to his left. It's not easy to be accurate when you're doing it, but he's able to put that right on target for the completion.
Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be third down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And he takes it in for the score. To the ground with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Commodores want to move quickly.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The RPO, it's complete. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. First play of the period, first down here. Reads it, fires complete. Turning it on. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Commodores are on the move.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. Here comes the heat. Finds a soft spot in the middle. He works his way to the 35-yard line, but that's not enough to move the chains, and now a decision to be made on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Going the other way, and he's got room. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. They'll give it to the back. Crosses the 30 to the 31 on a 6-yard pickup. And the Commodores with a second and short to keep this drive moving.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Finds his man in the middle. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go faster, seeing it here.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Pulls it and fires to the left. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Commodores in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Gets it to him on the screen. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Commodores will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run.
Oh, he's got some space. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got his man downfield. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw it again. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Leaves it with the back. Makes one man miss. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
They're trying to run the ball on 1st down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Running into the open space. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
So it's 3rd and long, and this quarterback right now has got to be expecting pressure. So you want to know where your hot routes are. You got to know where your best one-on-one matchup is. But understand this. We're still in the 1st half. If the defense gets you, tip of the cap, you can take a sack. Punting the football at this stage of the game is okay.
The Commodores will call on their punt team. Oh, this is a bad, bad shank. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Here's a heat. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. Great place to start for this offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself.
As an offense, you're okay. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against a different defense.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. They'd hope to get him in space, create running room, and there just wasn't anything there.
I love the 3rd down, aggressive, in-your-face defense, not giving you any room to run down the field. Great job by the defense. They saw the throw, the quick pass, reacted to it, got him on the ground for a loss.
It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there.
Well, sudden change situation. You got to give this defense credit. Their offense just turned it over. They held tight. They didn't allow a touchdown. They forced their opponent to take a field goal. Nice job.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. And the fumble on that last drive could have been much worse, David.
They bailed him out. They held him to a field goal, so that's the good news. Now this offense has to get it going. Forget about the fumble, Jesse. Move on. Be positive.
And they're upset with themselves, too. They're an offense that pride themselves on ball security. Let's see what they do right here.
Back open in the middle. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. The Buckeyes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Looking to pass. It's O'Neal. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Makes a catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Touchdown, Ohio State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and the score is 35-3. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances. Get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play then. Just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it, and I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a...
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
Give to the single back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Buckeyes have taken it inside the 20. Off play action on first down. Finds his big tight end. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. The Buckeyes trying to cash it in on first and goal. Off the play fake. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on second down and goal?
Rushes on him. Trying to bull his way in. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they take it in. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Under fire. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another day.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man in the middle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
And the Commodores will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. That's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. There he goes to the right. Touchdown, Ohio State. This defense. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the score.
Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. Commodores really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. It's complete on the right side. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Pulls and fires complete.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom, I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
And the Commodores can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's got an open man. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Commodores look to keep this drive humming. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Gets it out fast. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Here comes third and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football.
Well, it's third and short. They're throwing for it. They just can't come up with that one. Setting up a big decision now for the head coach on fourth down.
And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. And for the second time in this game, he'll try to knock through a field goal, this one a 41-yarder. Absolutely perfect. And the field goal was good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Moving past the 25. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. The Buckeyes just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Wants to throw on first down. And his first pass is incomplete. It's tough to come in and fire one early. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through.
Breaks into the open. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The Buckeyes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buckeye! He'll do it himself. Thrust that arm out. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He'll pull it on the read. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Punt is on its way. A huge return there. Steps out of bounds, but man, did he put his team in great position. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? The Buckeyes come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. He's going to run it. There he goes. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. Now setting up shop in the red zone. Looking for room. It's Peters. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Keeping it on the ground with the single back.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the 1st down and get the sticks moving.
And the Buckeyes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The give to the back. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. And they've inched closer and closer, and still 2 yards to go for the touchdown here on 3rd down. Trying play action. Going for 6. Touchdown, Ohio State. Fit it in the window for the score.
After that.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets to the 14. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Here's the handoff. Powers through the defender. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Here on 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Moncrief. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. And the Commodores will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Takes it on the return. Wide open, and it's a foot race. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's third down. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee.
That's a nice job by this defense, getting in the backfield quick. They got in there so fast, anticipating pass on third and long, but they reacted so well to the run, get the tackle for a loss, and now probably going to force the punt here.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring over.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.